is probably going to produce at least a few thousand of passive income every month. Hey guys, it's Nate. Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about how you can make money while you're sleeping. So really what it boils down to is passive income is money that you're earning while you sleep. Like I said, it's money that's working for you, whereas active income is money that you have to actively do something in order to generate. So you have to go to a job, you have consulting, you bill by the hour. That's active income. You're actively working to earn it. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have to work for passive income. You do. There's some stuff that you're going to have to do up front to get it set up, but then after that, the money is basically just coming in on its own. So what are some examples of stuff you may have to do for passive income? Well, you may have to create a product, right? You may have to do some research, some due diligence on maybe an investment that you're thinking of partaking in. Those are things that you're going to have to actively do, but once you're done, you pull the trigger, that money should be working for you. So there's several ways for you to get into passive income. I'm just going to gloss over these. I'll cover them more in detail in future series. First one up would be dividend. Super simple. Everyone kind of understands that. You buy a stock. If that stock has dividends associated with it, then they'll pay you those dividends out on some specified timeline. There's some things you need to know about dividends. Just don't go blindly into stocks that offer the most dividend. And I'll cover the pros and cons of these in future episodes. So the next thing is real estate. There's a ton of stuff in real estate. This is actually my favorite. My personal favorite is syndications. So this is like crowdfunding. There's a ton of websites now that do this, like CrowdStreet, Realty Mogul. But essentially the goal here is you get a bunch of people, they get together, buy a real estate asset that maybe they couldn't afford on their own, and then you participate in the profits of that. Another thing is rentals. You could buy a place, a condo, a house, and rent it out, and you make some money off the rental income. Rates are another type, super easy to get into. You buy rates like you would buy a stock, and you participate again in the dividends that they'll pay you out. There's also vehicles in lending where it's similar concept to the syndications. People get together, you lend a pool of money, or you could do this yourself. You lend money to people that need it, if they're doing a fix or flip, whatever, and you charge them some interest for that. Okay, another one is you could create a product like an ebook or something else that you sell. Once you've done the work to initially create the product, then it's just selling it, and that becomes passive. Also, something like what I'm doing, a YouTube or a blog, that can generate income once you do the initial work. You create the videos, you create the content, you post it, but then eventually this becomes passive income as people watch that and drive traffic to your site, and the advertising revenue kicks in. And the last one I'll cover is crypto. I'll cover again all of these in more detail, but there's a ton of stuff in crypto you can do. There's interest accounts, there's staking, there's mining. There's a few different things that you can do in crypto to earn passive income. So yeah, personally for me, I really right now like the syndication stuff. I think that kind of fits my investing goals. And each of these are for different goals, right? So you may have different goals and maybe one of these assets fits that better. But personally for my stuff, the syndication is pretty good, and I will expect once that's fully ramped up, I mean, I have a little bit invested in there, it's probably going to produce at least a few thousand of passive income every month. Money that I don't have to do anything actively for. So you'll see some links on the end screens when the videos are ready on the individual types of assets that I mentioned. And, you know, we go into a little bit more detail, pros and cons of those. So make sure you check those out. All right, guys, that was it. Real quick video. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, click like. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.